Good morning, everybody. As you can see, the background is a bit different. I'm currently in Hong Kong, back home after my Korea trip. I'll just give you guys a quick update on the prep for marathon. To be honest with you guys, I didn't run in Korea at all. I didn't even work out. Nutrition was bad, sleep was mediocre. But now that I'm back in a stable-ish environment, I can actually resort to some hard training. So the Koros is charged up, and we're about to go on a run. I'm just gonna get some hydration going, some creatine, and then we hit the gym. We'll be this week will be 9.7 kilometers in mileage. So I'll split that across 2 sessions. Today is a training day in terms of gym as well, but also in terms of running. So I'll run 4.85K today, and then on the next pull day, I'll also run 4.85K. Happy Mother's Day, Jay. Oh man, I forgot.
Forgot the mother.
Forgot the other mother. My second mother as well.
Why are you up so early?
Gotta go run.
Okay, we're running.
It's part of the series, Mom.
Oh, sorry. I'm part of my walking years.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's Mother's Day today. Hey, it's Mother's Day today. Happy Mother's Day to Jay and to my mother.
Thank you.
Back on the training. It's good to be back. I'm gonna be at an actual gym today. Yeah, it'll be good to get my body to use. But I feel like 10 days is a good impromptu deload, if that makes sense. My body probably actually needed that 10 days of rest. Yeah, because I do believe that I train quite hard, which imposes a lot of fatigue, and fatigue needs to be flushed out occasionally. And I like it to the analogy of how weekends do enough to relieve stress, just enough, but holidays are what you actually need to fully resensitize. Once again, if you know me, you know I'm a big proponent of walking in the morning, getting that cardio in a little bit, but also getting the sun. That's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. And I think it's very beneficial to just come outside, ground yourself before the day starts, instead of, scrolling on Instagram, drinking a coffee indoors, and just kind of mindlessly scrolling, existing more so. Like with everything in life, you have to do things with intention. And I think when you're scrolling Instagram and just moping around the house, you're operating at a optimal level. Wake up in the morning, hydrate, take some supplements, do a bit of exercise, maybe a bit of stretching, some breath work, some meditation, that thing. And that will truly set your day right. One thing I've been intentionally trying to improve on is the way I articulate things and just my whole speech in general. I want to speak a lot more concisely and a lot more intentionally, because I find watching back the videos that I've produced in the past, I realize that I have a lot of filler words and there's a lot of unnecessary tangents that I go on. So I'm trying to speak intentionally. I watched this one video by Shimon Davis, and he said that you should speak a bit slower, so then it forces you to really think about what you're about to say. A lot of people speak faster than they can think, and this leads to a lot of filler and a lot of slack, so to speak. And I don't think that's very productive for getting your point across in a very decisive and convincing manner. So one thing I'm trying to do is purposely slow down the way I speak and really think about what I'm about to say and how I can say it, how I can deliver that point. So if I am speaking a bit slower than normal, that is why. If I start to go, oh, you know, like this and then that, and then very like high pitched and tense, like it doesn't seem very professional, if I were to put a word to it. Whereas like if I'm speaking in a relaxed, calm, slow, but decisive manner, such as right now, it's more convincing. And I feel like that's something I have to work on, because all my life I've been speaking just without any intention. That is the track I wanted to run on, but it's closed. I'm gonna have to run somewhere else. We'll have to make do. I'll run along this road for 4.5k. Yeah, I'll just run circles really. So today's run will be at the heart rate zone of 2. So that's roughly like 120 beats per minute to 140 beats per minute. I do think in order to build up my aerobic capacity, I have to be able to master zone 2 first. So yeah, I need to build a good base, which is what I'm gonna do right now. Hong Kong weather is no joke. The humidity and the heat. Oh, we keep going. Gotta keep running. Let's go. I did slightly more intense than zone 2. But yeah, wow. Feel good. I don't actually feel good. But I feel good that I pushed myself, mentally speaking. Wow, Jesus Lord. Freaking the humidity. I'm telling you, if you guys have never lived in Asia, humidity in Hong Kong, just in Asia in general, Southeast Asia, is no joke. Like, when I ran in London, it was all in Hyde Park, which is all basically flat and like very consistent. Here, they don't know what flat and consistent is. Hong Kong is a bunch of hills and mountains. It's gonna take another portion of mental fortitude to run this marathon. I'm not trying to put like barriers on myself, but I definitely do know that it's not just easy. You know, I think when it comes to strength training and muscle, like weight training, hypertrophy, you know, trying to grow muscle, it's a bit different. It's a bit more difficult. AMCC is the anterior mid-cingulate cortex, and it grows only when you do things you don't want to do, especially those of physical endeavors, let's just say. And I do think that if you like gym and like training hard, you won't grow from that. Like, you won't grow at AMCC. I do think you can get very comfortable, you know, go to the gym, sleep well, you know, just train kind of hard in the gym, listen to some nice music, eat some nice food. That I understand. And it does get difficult, but I think this running endeavor is a little bit of a different endeavor. It's a different facet, and it's something I'm not naturally inclined to like. I don't think we had to work out for rugby, so I always had that, and I was always just like familiar to the gym, right? I've only been training for 3 years, but prior to those 3 years, like, I've been in a gym, just kind of fucking around. My brother used to always gym, and you know, I always looked up to him, and I always lived in his shadow, so I always wanted to hit the gym. And so yeah, I'm familiar with the gym, but running, completely different ballgame. It's a lot of mental, really, because like 120 to 140 BPM is nothing crazy, but let this be a lesson. I just dropped the freaking ND filter into this bush. I can't seem to find it. The camera tipped over, and then likely it flung off the freaking ND filter somewhere deep in this bush. Of course, first day I'm back, I freaking lose the ND filter. So sad. Jay, come. Go. But anyways, I ordered another ND filter. So that ND filter that I had, the sunglasses, was a 5-stop to 9-stop. What I ordered was a 1-stop to 5-stop variable ND. So essentially, on cloudy-ish days where I still need a couple stops of ND, I'll put the 1 to 5 on. And then on super sunny days, I think even the 1 to 5 is enough, but like the 5 to 9 is very helpful on some days. So it'll be good to carry around both, but now I have 0, so that's super fun. Ladies and germs, we're joined today by Sean and Mother Audrey. It's Mother's Day, so this is us at Nikuya Room, which is a teppanyaki. Wait, was it? No, teppanyaki. No. It's a yakiniku. Yeah, yakiniku. Get that macros going. But on to more important things. With regards to what we're training today, I ran, as you know, 5K this morning. Super slow pace, like at 8:30. But I hit my mileage, so that's good, and my BPM. And we're training pole at the Go 24 North Point. Wait, Mom, any wise words to say?
Wise words?
Yeah, you speak into this.
Love your mother
Okay, nice.
on
Anything
this
else?
on this beautiful blessed day, and always play your ace.
Okay, Sean next.
Family is everything.
I love that.
Sean gifted, on behalf of all 5 boys, he gifted a bouquet of flowers to my mother. So it's dub.
Family is everything. I love that.
No, actually, muscle is everything. No, joking.
Family and love.
Gains is everything, actually.
You have the double eyelid, the nose, the chin,
That's crazy.
the chin. They like chin.
This is what we're training today. Oh yeah.
This one.
Petite maison. Yeah.
Oh, they actually.
You don't want to show
Let me
them.
go down here. Thanks.
Yep.
The easiest way to get into the meditative state is to begin by listening. If you simply close your eyes and allow yourself to hear all the sounds that are going on around you, just listen to the general hum and buzz of the world as if you were listening to music. Don't try to identify the sounds you're hearing. Don't put names on them. Simply allow them to play with your eardrum. Don't judge the sounds. There are no, as it were, proper sounds or improper sounds. It's all just sound. As you hear sounds coming up in your head, you simply listen to them as part of the general noise going on, and soon you will find that the so-called outside world and the so-called inside world come together, 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 come together,
session done. I feel good, except for the fact that sleep was like 5 hours. Yeah, and I ran this morning, but regardless of that, we still got it in, still got the work done, which is good. Not the most high energy workout today, to be honest, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Eat a big freaking meal. Hit the sauna first though. I think people underrate the sauna. Because I do believe a big factor in determining how much growth you're going to see is your level of your degree of stress management. And I do think you got to manage your stress, otherwise your training won't be good. Yeah. And that's why you should not tie your happiness to conditional things. Because if you're always happy, then it's the most optimal for growth, right? If you tie your happiness, and i.e., inversely your stress, to conditional things, you're putting your gains to be conditional as well, based on, I can only get gains if I do this, right? So the mind is another factor in determining gains. And I just made that connection right now, actually, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, mindset is everything. Because if you're stressed out and you're thinking and you're stressing yourself out, you're not going to be able to build as much muscle. Your body's going to be not as primed, let's just say, to achieve that. You know what else? I'm freaking yapping.